Oh man, at least it stopped raining last night. I was able to get everything put up in the rain, but luckily it ain't raining today because I had stuff I gotta do. Because I had the entire thing I could look at the entire night last night. So now I can, let's just get in this thing. I gotta get a couple more boxes of parts out of here. I forgot I even own this thing. I just ain't even been driving it. It's just kind of sitting here in the back shed. And I don't drive it unless I have to. I frequently drive this thing every now and then when I have to go on long road. If I have to go on a long trip, I'll probably drive this thing over that thing. But I'm just gonna drive around town. That's probably gonna be that truck right there. But I have to grab a couple more boxes of parts. Just grab this one here. Okay, I'm gonna put on a few things, but I'm gonna put pause on this camera and I'm gonna put on a couple parts. So I'll catch y'all back once these parts are on. Okay, I started recording again. I'm gonna have to put this thing. I haven't started back up yet. I gotta put this thing back on the trailer. Alright, I'm gonna do that. And now continue. Alright, so I'm gonna drive this thing home and we might go rip around in the yard for a little bit. And we'll see what we can get done. That's about it, other than knowing to go and rip around the yard. Slowly turn around this corner. And let's pull up to, let's pull in here. Okay. Alright, there's the Dune buggy. So let's rip it off the trailer and let's go rip around. Let's thing go 49 miles per hour according to that speed speedometer up there. Let's see if that thing's true. 42. Oh, I accidentally drifted into the farm field. Oops. Ooh, that's ready to harvest too. He'll never notice. Come on. I'm gonna try to go full throttle. These are what these things are meant for. 45. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, that speedometer up there is true. It can go. It says that the little white line says 49, so it can go 49. That ain't lying. Let's do a couple laps, and I'll try to do a drift with the little orange cart. Ooh, I just drifted in the farm field again. Oops. Well, I did a kind of a drift, but it shut off. Alright, let's just drive this thing towards the shed. Okay. I jumped out of the buggy before it even quit moving. Let's park it in here, and I'm gonna go put down the camera and go do some other stuff. Oh, by the way, hang on, let me get this thing back in here. This, I forgot to say, is I fully had painted this car. I painted some of the interiors, just a little bit back there that still ain't been, I don't think I'll paint that because that kind of looks good, but it's yellow. I put some new lights. The only reason that has no battery and the hood's open still, I also did put a few American flag plates on here. The only reason this is still open is because last night I was going to put that truck away and the battery was dead, so I had tried to I pushed the truck in here, took the battery out, or actually took the battery out of this thing, pushed the truck in here, put the battery was in this thing and parked it, and it still got that little Beetle battery. So I hooked a booster pack. I wonder, it's got some charge up and start it. Let's see if it'll start. Let me just set my tripod out here. Let me see if this little thing will even start up. So they got enough power to turn over these. Sadly, I ain't got enough power to turn over the motor enough to start. I don't feel like going to get a battery out of that thing. I think I'll just charge jumper back up. that alternator don't charge that thing, so it didn't have enough juice to kick it in and start it. Let me get in there and try one more time. Come on. Oh! It sputtered! Yeah, it's hard to... Alright. Oh, it sputtered alive! Slowly but surely, that Jennifer pack just had a little bit enough juice to crank over to start the motor up. But it still runs. It just runs a little bit better than a little bit of... Still smokes. I can't fix that. I'm just going to leave that. It won't be driven that much. Plus, it just could be the fact that it's still missing that air hose. I don't know. I ain't too worried about it. I would drive it, but I'm afraid if I go to somewhere and it shuts off, it will kill it. So I'm going to turn the key off. I'm going to leave that hood open. I'm going to actually take the jumper back, hook it up to the charger. I'm not done there for the day. I might go out there or run later and get a new battery. But let's take a rip around. It's something we ain't took a rip around and try to get started in a long time. The old Continental. Let's climb in here. Let's try. I can't believe how much this battery's actually held up through. Alright, it started. Alright, it still drives straight out. It's been like a long time since I've kicked in this Continental. Took a rip. Let's kind of just take it down the back road or something. Let's turn. Let's kind of drive down this little bit of back road here. I won't feel like putting too many miles on it. Just gonna rip through this. We're gonna drive up train. Now let's go. Try to get it up to top speed. I'm gonna floor it so then it gets a slow takeoff. That radio don't work. And getting 70 down a back road. I'm gonna turn right here. Doesn't clear back there yet. I like how this thing I can actually see over the back seat. And let's turn back up the back road and get full speed. Then we'll turn around again and go park it. I need to get it warmed up, get some gas flowing through the carb anyway. Let's try to hit full speed down the straightaway all the way back. I don't go too easy on this Continental. I mean, I don't drive it that often, but when I do drive it, it ain't easy. 78. Oh, I hit 80, I hit 80. Come on, come on. Oh, I just jumped it. Not that very high, but I did. I probably shouldn't be going 80 miles per hour down a back road. Let's slam the brake. Let's put the foot on the gas and let's turn around and let's park it back in the, oh actually I'll just park it outside and let the sun hit the paint for a little while anyway. Let's turn, in case somebody is coming, which usually aren't. Let's drive it back down to here. Let's pull it. Alright, and just time we ran out of gas. Yeah, I'll go get the gas jug and fill it up. I might drive it down to the gas station, put some gas in it. My car just never gives up. I need to clean the dust out of their garage. I barely ever go in here. Barely, except when I'm gonna go get in this thing. It's got some, I need to get that thing sprayed off. It's got dust all, I blew some of the dust off, but not all the dust. That interior needs vacuum. It's got dust everywhere. I felt the dust. I seen the dust blowing up from off the hood as I was riving it down that road. Fan kind of helped me, not at all. And it was blowing dust that was in it on me. It does help in the summertime when it's clean though. So I just cleaned this car out before I got it here. Anyway, I'm gonna go put down the camera. I might get the gas jug out of that shed over there. Put the, actually I think it's in this garden shed here. Put the rest of that gas jug. I'll take it down to the gas station, fill up the gas jug, and put a full tank of gas in the car, and rip it back here, and put it back in the garage. So I'm gonna go put it on the camera here, and I'm gonna do all that. So I'm gonna walk in the house. I'm gonna put down the camera in this drawer.